Hello. Today's lesson is called Have You Ever Been? Have you ever been? So we're going to be talking about places you can travel to, and for the grammar we're going to be looking at present perfect again, but this time using ever and never. So let's start with places vocabulary. The first one is town. Town. You may live in a town, or you may visit another town. It's smaller than a city, but bigger than a village. Town. Ocean. Ocean. There are lots of different oceans in the world. The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Ocean. Volcano. Volcano. Okay, so a volcano, a mountain that can erupt with lava. And you may be able to visit a volcano when it's dormant, when it's not erupting. A volcano. Village. A village is smaller than a town. Maybe just a few houses or a shop or something. It's a small area where people live, a village. Oasis. Oasis. So if you were to visit the desert, where you know it's a vast expanse of sand and there's not any water around for miles and miles, if you come across an oasis, you are very lucky because it's a small area of water, small body of water, sometimes found in the middle of the desert. Oasis. Rainforest. Rainforest. So found in tropical countries where it's very hot and often rainy. Rainforest, you will find lots of wildlife. Rainforest. Capital city. Every country in the world has a capital city. In England, the capital city is London. In Vietnam, the capital city is Hanoi. Okay, in this picture, we can see the capital of Brazil, Rio. So, capital city. Desert. As we mentioned before, a huge area of mostly just sand. It's very dry, it's very hot. The desert. Island. Island. Okay, it's a smaller area of land on its own, surrounded by water. Island. Cave. Cave. Sometimes in mountains or other rock formations, you may find an opening where you can go inside. This is a cave. Okay, so lots of exciting places there that you may have to travel to other countries to see. Let's just go through them again. So town, ocean, volcano, village, oasis, rainforest, capital city, desert, island, and cave. Okay, so there's our vocabulary. Let's move on to some grammar. And today we're still looking at the present perfect. This time, how to use the present perfect with ever to ask questions about experiences in someone's life up until now. For example, has he ever been to a desert? No, he hasn't. Has he ever climbed a volcano? Yes, he has. Okay, so we don't use ever in the answer, only in the question. If you want, you can use it before. You can use before in the answer. So, no, yes, I've taken dance classes before. But we couldn't say, yes, I've ever taken dance classes. Okay, so ever only comes in the question. And the way we form it, it's a question, so has or have comes at the beginning, then the subject, then ever, then the past participle of the verb. Have, subject, ever, verb in the past participle. Okay? So let's try an activity together. So you can see a girl and a boy here. And in the boy's thought bubble, you can see a picture. And down the side, we've got 4 places in red. Some mountains, a desert, an oasis, and space. So we can see the boy's answer is, yes, I have. But what is the girl asking him? Can you form the question from the picture? We can see a picture of a desert. So let's start with have. She's talking to someone else. So have you ever, and the past participle we're going to use is been to a desert. Have you ever been to a desert? The boy says, yes, I have. Next one. This time the boy is asking the girl, and she answers, yes, I have. But what is he asking her? We can see a picture of space. So have a think, see if you can form the question yourself. All right, now let's do it together. So we start with have you ever been to space? Have you ever been to space? Yes, I have. Next one. So we can see a picture there of an oasis. And the answer the boy is giving is no, I haven't. No, I haven't. But what is she asking him? Have a think. The answer is, have you ever been to an oasis? Have you ever been to an oasis? And he says, no, I haven't. And finally, we can see a picture of some mountains. Some mountains. And the girl is saying, no, I haven't. But can you ask the question? The answer is, have you ever been to some mountains? have you ever been to some mountains? And the girl says, no, I haven't. Okay, so there's how to use ever when using the present perfect to ask a question to someone. So how about the opposite? What if you haven't ever done those things? Let's see how to use the present perfect and never to talk about things that you have not done at any time in your life. For example, I've never seen a volcano. She's never been to the bottom of the ocean. We've never fallen in the mountains. So we use never for something we have not done at any time in our life. And how do we form it? We start with the subject. So I, she, he, you, we, they have or has never, then the past participle. Never seen, never been, never fallen, and then the rest of the sentence, the object. Okay, so let's try this exercise together. Have a look at the slide